PayPal versus Zelle. What's safer for sending money? Imagine this. You're splitting the dinner bill with your friends or paying your freelancers. You open your phone and now you're faced with a choice, PayPal or Zelle. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever hesitated before hitting that send button on a payment application, you are not alone. Today, we're diving deep into PayPal versus Zelle, comparing their security, features, fees, and user experience to help you figure out which platform is safer for sending money. So, if you value your money and your digital privacy, you want to stick around. All of the mentioned tools are going to be on the description box below, so make sure to check it out. The first thing that we have to talk about is the overview for both PayPal and Zelle. Now, PayPal is a veteran in the peer-to-peer payment space. It launched way back 1998. It's now used by over 430 million users worldwide. You can send money directly or domestically, internationally, you can shop online, and even run a business. Now, Zelle, on the other hand, is a newer platform backed by major US banks like Chase, Wells Fargo's, and Bank of America. It's integrated directly into your mobile banking application and is primarily designed for instant bank-to-bank transfers in the United States. Now, this platform might serve the same purpose, but they operate very differently. The next thing that we have to talk about is the security features. Now for PayPal. PayPal uses advanced encryption, two-factor authentication, and fraud protection tools. Buyers and sellers are protected via the PayPal purchase protection. Now, you can also dispute charges or open claims if something goes wrong. Now for Zelle. The Zelle security depends heavily on your bank's security protocols. You have no purchase protection. Zelle is intended for sending money to people that you trust. You then have for Zelle, transfers are instant and irreversible, making scams harder to stop once a payment is sent. Now, the verdict for this topic is that PayPal offers more security for goods and services. Zelle is the best for trusted peer-to-peer transaction. Now, for speed and fees. For the transfer speed, PayPal is going to be 1 to 3 days. It's instant with a fee. Now for Zelle, it's usually within minutes. For fees, we both have the fee for personal and the fee for business, because you can go ahead and create an account for PayPal Business. Now for fees on your personal PayPal account, it's going to be free via bank and you will have fee via card. For Zelle, for the personal account, it is free. Now for business on your PayPal, it's going to take around 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. Meanwhile, on Zelle, it is not designed for business. So, as a note, if you're paying with a debit or credit card on PayPal, you want to expect to pay a fee. Zelle, on the other hand, is completely fee-free, but again, it's for US bank users only. From there, we then have the ease of use and accessibility. PayPal has a standalone application. It's available globally. It integrates with platforms like eBay, Shopify, and even allows cryptocurrency transaction. In my case, it even allows you to connect into my local e-wallet right here. So you can just go ahead and use PayPal to connect to your e-wallet. Now, Zelle is built into most US banking applications. No separate application needed unless you're using the standalone Zelle application. And it is incredibly fast for those with US bank accounts. Now, PayPal wins on flexibility. Zelle wins on simplicity and speed. From there, let's talk about which one or when to use which. And so, let's talk about some scenario comparison. When you're buying online from a marketplace seller, you want to use PayPal for buyer protection. If you're splitting rent or dinner with your friends, you want to use Zelle if they're in the US and bank enabled. If you're sending money internationally, Zelle is US only. Meanwhile, you want to use PayPal for global transaction. And if you're running a side hustle or business, you want to go with PayPal because Zelle doesn't support business transaction. And of course, let's also talk about the pros and cons and summary for both platforms. Now let's start with the PayPal pros. PayPal have global reach. They have buyer protection, it works for business, and it supports crypto and recurring payments. Now the cons for PayPal is that you will have higher fees and it has slower transfers unless you pay for the fee. And for the Zelle pros, you have free and fast transfers. It's built into the US banking application. It's great for friends and family. And for cons, it's US only. You have no buyer protection and you have irreversible once send a payment. And so the last thing that I want to talk about is some real-world user reviews and common issues. So let's take a quick look at some real-world feedback and common issue reports with both PayPal and Zelle. Now for PayPal, many users appreciate the dispute resolution system, especially when dealing with marketplace scams. On the downside, some mention frozen accounts and delays in the fund availability when the PayPal's fraud systems are triggered. Now for Zelle, users love the instant bank-to-bank transfers because it's great for emergencies. But there are increasing reports of people getting scammed, especially when using Zelle with strangers. Remember, Zelle has no refund or recovery system if you're tricked. Now as a pro tip, you always want to double check the recipient's email or phone number before sending with Zelle. And with PayPal, you want to avoid making a purchase as friends and family unless it truly is. Doing so removes your buyer protection. Once again, before I end the video, all of the mentioned tools are going to be on the description box below. So you just want to make sure in order to go ahead and know that you are in the right website, check them out in the description. And so from there, that covers up for our PayPal versus Zelle. If you're buying, selling, or doing business, PayPal is safer and more versatile. If you're sending money to a friend or splitting a check, Zelle is faster and fee-free, but only safe when used wisely. Let me know in the comment which one do you truly trust more, PayPal or Zelle. If this helped you out, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more smart finance tips, and tap the bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, I'll catch you on the next video.